Please stand for the entrance of the graduates. Next will be the presentation of the colors given by Youth Challenge Color Guard. Our national anthem will be performed by 3rd Platoon Cadet Raven James, our Pledge of Allegiance, and our invocation.
Warrior, attention.
Warrior, out.
Forward, march. Left, 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 right, 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 left, left. Stop your left, stop your left.
Symptoms.
Left, right,
Charge.
right,
Rescue.
right, left, left, left. Stop your left, stop your left, 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 right, left. Zoom, out, left, straight.
Detail attention. That's the march. Left, 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 right. 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 Mark time. Mark. Detail. Pose. Colors. Pose.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose dark stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we marched was so gallantly streaming, and the rockets of the air that was bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, St. John's that star-spangled banner o'er the land of the free and the home of the free.
Order. Arms. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order. Arms. As the march. Left, 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 right. Left, 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 right. Left, 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 right. Left, forward, march. Left, 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 right. Left, 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 right. March.
Cadet Raven James will now lead our invocation.
Please bow your heads and close your eyes. Lord, we thank you for this day. We thank you for helping us make it to the finish line of this race. I ask, God, that you help us maintain the knowledge and understanding we've gained from Youth Challenge. We ask that you give us the grace to use what we've learned and apply it to our everyday life. God, I ask that you watch over every cadet, cadre, and their families. Keep us all safe. Help us cadets to keep the thrill to make ourselves better and to want to change. Let the rest of the ceremony go well. We ask this in your son Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Platoon. Take seats.
A short video message to Class 54 from Governor Asa Hutchinson.
Hi, I'm Governor Asa Hutchinson. Welcome to the virtual ceremony for Youth Challenge cadets. This isn't the way you imagined your time here would end, but in a way, it's appropriate. The COVID-19 pandemic is a reminder that life rarely proceeds the way we expect it to. It also reminds us that we can adjust and overcome. That is what you have done as you gather virtually today. We're going to be talking about COVID-19 for a long time because no area of life has escaped its touch. We will look back from the other side of this and see that the crisis brought out the best in us. It has forced us to be patient and to be creative. Your growth over the past 19 weeks has prepared you for the many challenges to come. I join your family members and friends in recognizing your character, your determination, and your newfound confidence as you leave here to accomplish great things. Sooner or later, each of you will face a situation that will require the courage and the strength of character that you have developed in life, including your time here. I know you'll be ready for the challenge. Thank you, Director Joe Mallett, Deputy Director Billy Ward, and Adjutant General Kendall Penn, and all the staff at Youth Challenge for pouring your lives into these young people. Again, congratulations and God bless you.
Mr. Mallett and Mr. Ward.
Good morning. Good morning. And we want to acknowledge first our guests. Thank you for coming. I want to acknowledge the Class 54 and also the families who are tapping in on the Zoom as well as our staff. Just 3 points, just real quickly. The same thing we've said throughout the 19 weeks. The time that you have been here should be a fostering ability that you will look at. How do I make it better? It's only a learning curve. That's all it is. It's an opportunity for you to learn. Now leaving here should be the opportunity for you to put in place some of those skills, some of that information, some of that contact that you've had that may help you to become what you are already inherently able to become. But that doesn't come freely, that becomes with work. And so I challenge you, I really do, I challenge you to leave here better than you came, but understanding you still have much room for improvement. My second point is simple. It is that if you don't take the advantages of the things that you've learned here, you haven't wasted 19 weeks, but you haven't used it wisely. And so make sure that you begin looking at how do I position myself wherever it is, whether it's going back to school, whether it's going to job or military, college, whatever it may entangles. Make sure you look at that diligently. And then the last one is this. I shared these words with many of you before. It is great to have a bonding relationship with people. It is. But there will be some times you're going to need to be able to move out on your own. The decisions you make will be long-lasting. So you got to really look at that. Here, sometimes we got siblings here. So sometimes you follow the sibling. But there come a time that you're going to have to make the decision what's best for you. And so I'm hoping that you will build that internal strength, learning what's in your best interest, learning more about who you are, your strengths and your weaknesses. And when you do that, I'm hoping and praying that the benefits that you have received some here will cause you to even be better wherever you go, wherever part of the state that you live in, and some of you out of state, wherever you go back to, I hope and pray that you find it better than you left it, and you become stronger than you have been before. So congratulations, thus far.
Class 54, y'all had to work through many obstacles. Your residential part in this phase, it's not just the normal things, the homesickness, bullying, conflict resolution, anger management. You guys had to deal with a worldwide pandemic. No class ever before has had to do this. I want to thank you for your patience with each other, for your focus and your intent to stay with the mission, the reason that you came here, to make a positive change in your life. That took a lot of courage. Everybody didn't make it. But we've got 12 fine young ladies that are seated here before us this morning. I want to be sure to thank our staff, administration, operations, academics, recruiting, post-residential. The staff really had to be creative to come up with activities to help motivate and keep you engaged here. And they did that to the best of their abilities, and I appreciate that. If all of our staff that are here, if y'all would please stand. Cool. Thank y'all so much. A lot of our staff are not here, and families that you don't see, they're out there working with you right now, but everybody played a part in that. I want to thank our senior leadership, Major General Penn, our TAG, Brigadier General Payne, our DAG, and Mr. Stanger. I wore poor Mr. Stanger out on the phone with so many things that were going on, and they were always there to support us. Parents, I want to say a special thanks to you for your trust and support. It's always a pleasure to work with families across the state and try to serve them and help their young person grow and develop. It was a special team effort this time by everybody that we've mentioned so far. I want to thank our mentors. We had to change. Week 10, everything changed. So we had to do things different ways. There wasn't the face-to-face thing, but y'all work through that now. And we need you, cadets. You need your mentors. So you help them, they will help you. Class 54, now comes the post-residential phase. I'm so proud of you today to make this goal, to cross this finish line. But I told some of y'all yesterday, now I'm worried again about you. I worried when you came in, but you're going back out there. There will be people that try to mislead you, that try to get you to go directions you don't need to go. You have to believe in you. You have to see the good things that we saw in you from day one. Life is growth. Life is change. Keep growing. You will go and do great things. Congratulations.
Cadet Whitman, could you please come to the podium? Ladies and gentlemen, our cadet speaker.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'd like to start off by acknowledging all of the cadets and staff of Class 54 for not only enduring, but overcoming each obstacle we were faced with. I'd like to thank God for giving us this opportunity to better ourselves, and I'd like to thank my family, Youth Challenge staff, and my peers for being a great source of encouragement and support on this journey. Everyone sitting here today has overcome their own personal trials and tribulations. I hope everyone leaves here today filled with pride for all they have accomplished. Change is a scary process. It can be hard to break old habits. Although this process has not been easy, it has been very beneficial to us all. I'm so proud of all of us here today who have persevered through these past 5 months. I want to encourage you all to leave here and put the knowledge you have been given to use. Life is what you make it, so make it a good one. I'm filled with honor and pride to have been here amongst you all. It is bittersweet to be leaving behind such good sergeants and girls in my platoon. You are all such blessings, and I am beyond grateful to be able to say I was a part of their platoon. I'd like to conclude by congratulating each and every one of you on all that you have accomplished. I wish you all the best of luck. Good job, Class 54.
Mr. Contorno will now present the academic summary.
Again, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
So the Youth Challenge program model is composed of 8 core components. One of the components that we have is service community. So our requirements for each cadet in this is 40 hours of community service. This group of 73 cadets that we have today combined for 3,823 hours total. That's an average of 52 hours a cadet. Now the value of that service, when you put it into monetary labor cost, is $38,230 for the Youth Challenge program this cycle, or $523 per cadet. So good job, guys. I'd also like to recognize that through the Arkansas State Police Headquarters, we had 30 cadets out of the 38 that were able to take the driver's permit test actually accomplished that goal and received their permit. So parents, you got some people coming in for insurance now. The other part of our academic source is the GED. So 38 of the 73 cadets we have qualified to take the entire GED ready. Now, 27 of those cadets not only completed the GED ready, they also received their full GED and will be leaving here with that accomplishment in hand. We are very proud and blessed for the cadets that are able to do that. Many of the cadets that we have here took parts of it. They also have plans to return to high school, college, or we have some that are planning on going back and are leaving here and have already applied for the CASH Job Corps program. We have military service. We have some cadets in here we have a lot of cadets that have expressed interest, and we have some that have actually applied and have taken the ASVAB and are working on getting there. In closing, I'll say this. The foundation for each and every one of you has already been laid to take what you've learned here for the last 19 weeks. Okay? We look forward, as an academic staff, as a YC staff, to hearing about your accomplishments and all the great things that you do once you actually leave the program. Congratulations.
Mr. McDaniel, will you come to the podium and present a word?
Most improved physical fitness. There's one most improved physical fitness per platoon. The award is present to the cadet who has shown overall motivation to improve her physical fitness. In the areas of push-ups, sit-ups, and the shuttle run, the 1 mile run. Third platoon, most improved physical fitness will be Cadet James. Most improved overall. Cadets strive to inspire, build positive habits, and ultimately instill character. The most improved overall awards are based on changes in behavior, beliefs, and attitudes. Class 54, 3rd Platoon, most improved overall is Cadet Hewitt. The Leadership Award is one that is voted by the cadets in each platoon. This cadet has shown himself to be an example to the other cadets by their actions and positive attitude. 3rd Platoon Leadership Award will be Cadet Ricky.
I'll be presenting the Most Improved Academic Award. This award is given to the cadet that showed the greatest amount of aptitude or continued to strive for greatness, I should say, during the academic process. This award was voted on by the academic instructors. That award for 3rd Platoon will be Summer Rippert.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mallett and Mr. Ward will now give the award for distinguished graduate.
The distinguished graduate for Class 54 is distinguished off both academics, it is also off performance, and it is also off growth. Over the 19 weeks, it has been determined that the distinguished graduate will be Cadet Lexxi Whitman.
First row. On your feet. Right face. Second row. On your feet.
Cadet Danielle Bell. Cadet Gabrielle Bell. Cadet Emma Connerly. Cadet Carmen Ficklin. Cadet Jennifer Gomez. Cadet Jocelyn Gomez. Cadet Savannah Hearn. Cadet Aubrey Hewitt. Cadet Raven James. Cadet Summer Rickert. Cadet Emily Sanders. Senior Cadet Lexxi Whitman.
Last song. Warriors, attention.
Warriors, ahoo!
Take seats.
Congratulations, 3rd Platoon. Please stand very quickly. We're going to do one more thing. You've earned this. Turn that tassel. You've graduated.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the graduation ceremony for 3rd Platoon. Please stand for the Youth Challenge Anthem and the benediction.
This is the Arkansas National Guard Youth Challenge Program, Class 54, and we're going to sing for you the Youth Challenge Anthem.
I'm better now, I'm together. I'm a part of a winning team with skills and self-control. I know I'll reach my goals. I'm gaining as I'm growing. I look ahead while I'm giving back. I'm physically and mentally stronger. Now I'm on the right track. I'm a leader, an achiever. Youth Challenge helps me through. I can cope, I have hope. There's nothing I can't do if I will dream. And I believe, then I know I will achieve. Youth Challenge helps me to be the best that I can be. I can be. I made a choice. Challenge made the change. A brighter future I'm sure to gain. Youth Challenge helps me to be the best that I can be.
us the strength to get through these 19 weeks. Thank you for staying with us during the rough times. We thank you for the opportunity to change our lives. I ask you that you watch over each and every one of us as we continue our journey home. And that you help us to keep an open, positive mindset going into whatever season of life is next. We thank you for the wonderful day and its many blessings. In Jesus' beautiful name, amen. This concludes our ceremony. Cadre, take charge of your platoon.
Ready, right, okay?